GOP savior? Liz Cheney teases presidential bid. Liz Cheney is not making anything official yet, but she's watching to see how the race proceeds. Cheney isn't ruling out a presidential run in 2024, but she's also not, at this point, formally launching a campaign. Time equals 400 Ms. greater than. Instead, she's keeping an eye on the polls, and if it looks as though Donald Trump could again win the White House, and as if she could help avert that crisis, she'll move forward. In the meantime, she plans to use the next year to help fight for candidates from both the Democratic and Republican Party who are serious people, and sane people, and people who believe in the Constitution. She's concerned about a potential situation in which the House of Representatives, run by Trumpublicans, gets the chance to affect the outcome of the 2024 election and hands it to the former president. She didn't go quite so far as to throw her support behind President Joe Biden's re-election campaign, either, but did declare Donald Trump to be the single most dangerous threat we face. She explained, clip below, "I think we could well find ourselves in a situation, given what we know the Trump folks are doing in terms of attempting to question the results of the election. We don't want a situation where the election is thrown into the House of Representatives and Donald Trump has any possibility at all of prevailing under those circumstances." Cheney also addressed threats against legislators who voted against Jim Jordan for House Speaker. She laid them at the feet of Trump and warned the public that putting the likes of Jordan in power presents additional dangers. She said, clips below, "I would urge that people think about, as we look at threats globally, the notion that we've got Republicans saying we're gonna defund the FBI, we're gonna defund the Department of Justice. Jim Jordan wants to stop a number of the programs that have kept us safe since 9/11. That is very dangerous, and people like that don't understand the threat we face." Appearing on CNN's State of the Union, Cheney says she's not ruling out a presidential run, and warns of the danger of a second Trump term. Cheney says Trump drives domestic threats against lawmakers. Cheney warns of the danger of putting Jim Jordan or others who share his ideology in power. Count Cheney among the few remaining Republicans who still actually believe in democracy. Steph Basil covers politics and theocracy, always aiming for a world free from extremism and authoritarianism. Follow Steph on Twitter at imjustostif. Vinny Longobardo, managing editor. Vinny Longobardo is the managing editor of Occupy Democrats. He's a 35-year veteran of the TV, mobile and internet industries, specializing in startups and the international media business. His passions are politics, music, and art. Latest posts.